It's time for another Dice Tower review with the Chief, Bart Brunscheen.
Hey, it's the Chief of the Dice Tower. We're talking about a Peaceable Kingdom game. For those that haven't played them, these are really for little children or folks that are not gamers. Well, I wouldn't say that, but they're light. They're very light. They're for small children, and they're all cooperative. So it's very good. Gifts that I'll give to folks that aren't necessarily gamers, that are not going to want to play like, well, I don't know, Pandemic or the offshoots from Pandemic, but they are wonderful for kids. Matter of fact, my wife uses these with her K-State program, bonding through board games, because we get some little ones that come in, and some of our volunteers are not experienced gamers, and I can go get a volunteer and have them teaching this in, well, a minute. Race to the Treasure is kind of like your first experience for a kid for tile laying. What happens is there's a grid you can kind of see here. I don't even know if I'm going to go in and do a close-up with this, but I may just do a quick one. There is a grid that covers, the alphanumeric, and you roll dice, and these little keys get put inside the grid. There's also some ogre snacks, because when the ogres come up, they can cause you to lose the game, and you're just randomly drawing these tiles. You're either going to get a pathway or you're going to get an ogre. So not critical gameplay here. I know. But what happens here, and what the kids love, is they love making that path and their ability to make that path go whichever way they want. They have to pick up the keys. And after you get your keys, your path just has to take you down to the little end or the little exit. That's it. Simple. But again, for kids that have never played any games, and maybe they're in a family that isn't into Ticket to Ride. All right, my son's playing Ticket to Ride, and that's all right. But I got to admit, Bo, my 8-year-old, still wants to go play some of these games, primarily because Seth, who's my 6-year-old with Down syndrome, can play them too, and he can make decisions on his own. So that is where these fall for me. Peaceful Kingdom, they do a bunch of stuff about, hey, it's all recycled, it's paper, da-da-da-da-da. If that's something you like too, then they do that. And if you don't care about that, then whatever. So, Peaceful Kingdom, Race to the Treasure, cooperative, 5+, grid, tile pulling, laying, simple family fun. Chief, Dice Tower. See you guys later. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.